Hi, I'm Terry and this is Blanche, my self-converted micro-camper. Join me as I head north to Scotland to experience winter van life, seeing gorges, waterfalls, paddleboarding and experiencing the Northern Lights.
Oh, morning. So I think last night was officially the coldest I have been in the van. It's fine when you're under the blankets. Like I've literally got a throw, a duvet and like a fleecy blanket as well. I have a fleecy pillow and I sleep with this on. I've got long johns on, so I wrap up a lot. But as soon as I move out of the covers, it was freezing. So cold. Just to show, I left the olive oil out last night and it is just frozen olive oil. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know it could freeze. I suppose we should probably do the windscreen check. So just turning around. Excuse the mess of the front of the van. Yeah. Frozen. So I think first things first this morning, I shall be topping up my water bottle again and having some coffee to warm up, and then heading across to see this waterfall again. There's some caves as well beside there. I think it's called the Bone Caves, so that sounds quite interesting. I might go and explore those. Yeah, but definitely need some coffee first to warm up. See you soon. So I thought I would brave the cold and come outside to have my coffee, and it is absolutely magic here. It's just like everywhere is frost, but it's like the colours are so beautiful and it's so quiet, and just, yeah, it's worth waking up with frozen windscreen and frozen olive oil. It's worth it for this. Oh, it's just magic.
Difficult to pull myself away from that gorgeous park up, but I was already keen to get on with the adventure, so I headed up to northwest Scotland to have a look for these Bone Caves.
Hey, so I've come to find the Cave of Bones. Geologists have found the bones of wolves and Arctic foxes and bears, so it'll be quite interesting seeing where all of those animals used to inhabit. There's also a little waterfall which I've already found. I'll turn it around in a second so you can see. But yeah, it's just a quick stop. The road to get here was absolutely beautiful. Lots of single track road in the middle of a forest. Oh wow, I'm going to show you the waterfall now. It's very pretty.
The path to get to the cave is pretty narrow, but it takes you through the most amazing scenery. You definitely feel like you're a million miles away from anywhere else in Scotland. There's a lot of really lush green pastures, and this is due to there being a lot of lime in the soil. Yeah, like the whole glade is just beautiful. The path, like I say, is quite rocky and quite narrow, and you get your first glimpse of the caves after about 20 minutes walking, and then it does continue up and becomes a little bit scary.
So I've made it up to where the caves are, and I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit nerve-wracking because it's quite high up and it's a pretty steep drop. Sure if that comes across on camera, but yeah, it's a long way down and just one wrong foot would send me down there. But I'm excited to see the caves. I could see them from the bottom before, and they look pretty cool.
The caves are named after a number of animal bones were excavated here over a century ago. The northern lynx, Arctic fox, brown bear and even a polar bear, none of which are considered native to this area and certainly don't roam these parts now. The first attempted excavation of the bone caves took place in 1889 under the direction of geologists Ben Peach and John Horne, who found bits of animal bone at the mouth of one of the caves. In 1928, the first proper investigation took place under the direction of another geologist, J.E. Cree. Cree found 2 pieces of reindeer antler and a bear tooth. The finds encouraged him to return the following year and excavate the 2 caves known as Badger and Reindeer Caves. The investigators made an exciting discovery in the reindeer cave. A human skull, missing its jaw bones, was found in a small stone enclosure. The second set of human bones was discovered in a niche in the rear of the cave wall.
So the caves were absolutely fantastic. I'm not going to lie, I'm normally a little bit scared of caves. Just the dark and the idea of something lurking inside. So I've now come to Ardbeck Castle. Well, what's that? I've been here before. I came about a year ago and it was just beautiful. This whole area is just stunning. So I'm looking forward to spending the night around this area again. Maybe getting the paddleboard out in the morning finally. But for now I shall take you to see the castle. So change of plan. The water's quite high around the castle right now, so I'm not gonna head across to see it fully. I shall come back in the morning. I'm going to be parking quite close by anyway, so it's fine to wait until tomorrow. I might go and see the house instead. Yeah, we'll go and see that.
Calder House was constructed in the 18th century by the members of Clan Mackenzie. The house once used to be a 3-storied abode that burnt down after a lightning strike apparently because the occupants continued to celebrate the Sabbath day of the Lord. Looking at the state of the house today, one would guess the age of the building to be much more than only a couple of centuries. After exploring the house, I drove about 5 minutes up the road to this amazing little parking spot. It's right beside these little islands and it's the perfect place to go paddleboarding. It was so nice to be back on the water again, just taking it easy and enjoying the scenery.
morning. As you can probably tell, it was a lot warmer last night. It was still cold, obviously, but it wasn't frozen everything this morning when I got up, so that was good. So yeah, I thought first I want to show you the view that I've got from the side door, because, well, it's just pretty amazing. Check that out. Just bring it in a bit closer so you can see. Yeah, not too shabby, eh? I think it's one of those times where you think, like, yeah, this is what I do it for. It's actually where I went paddleboarding yesterday, and it's just a beautiful part of the loch. It's just gorgeous, the little islands, and it's very nice. So today, actually it's raining, so I'm just going to close this a little bit. There, you can still see it's just not hitting my arm now. So today I want to obviously visit this waterfall. I know I keep going on about it, but trust me, it's worth the wait. It is beautiful. And then I'm just going to start heading down towards Skye. I'm not planning on going over to Skye until like another couple of days, but I just thought of a head in that direction, and just pick up a few points of interest on the way. As per usual, I have got nothing planned. The only other thing on the list now, like after today, would be Skye. But for all, I only had 3 things. That's not the only 3 things I want to see when I'm here. Obviously, I want to explore. And to be fair, so far the 2 of my favourite things that I've done has been the hike after seeing the pyramids and the Cave of Bones yesterday. And neither of those were really on any list. They were just happened to happen, and they were like the best kind of days. So yeah, I think I'm just open to the adventure of whatever Scotland has to throw at me. So yeah, let me finish my coffee, get dressed, and we shall go on an adventure. So I've come back to the castle. As you can see, it's a much greyer, wetter day. So I'm thinking that getting across to see it is going to be even harder today because the water will be higher. But I've got a towel in my bag, so if I need to, then I'll just take my shoes off and wade in the water to get there. Yeah, so the water is high again today, but have a bit of an investigation and see whether or not it's passable, so you can get water on you. Yeah, I'm not holding out much more, but I can see. Right, it's not too deep, so if I took my shoes off I could probably get across.
So I've finally made it to Wailing Widow Falls. This place is just amazing. It's not very well signposted, so you have to like put into Google Maps and then find the parking spot and just head along the track. The track itself is really rocky and really narrow, so it can be a little bit treacherous, but the reward when you get there is it's just incredible. Like the cliffs around it, the power of it, the beauty, it's just amazing. So there's a number of theories behind the name of the Wailing Widow. The one that fits its name the best tells the tale of a deer hunter who fell over the top of the falls whilst hunting on a rainy day. The story goes that, filled with grief, his mother threw himself from the same spot the following morning. Yikes.
So there you have it, my favourite waterfall in Scotland. It's so big and so powerful, and I would totally recommend you come in. However, the path to get here is super treacherous. I'll try to show you some tips about who's about to go. Here we go.
Good morning. So I'm all dressed and about to head out. I'm going to see a gorge today. But before I leave, I just wanted to talk about last night because something absolutely amazing happened. So because I'm in the Scottish Highlands in the winter months, I've been like keep checking it's called the aura alerts. So it's basically when they think that you might be able to see the northern lights. And a yellow alert means that there's a possibility that the northern lights will be able to be seen in Scotland. Only a little bit by the naked eye, but they should come up on camera. So I thought like, alright, okay, I'll have a little check, and oh my god, I actually saw the northern lights last night. So I've come to Corrieshalloch Gorge, I think it's called. Yeah, there's a suspension bridge here which I'm quite looking forward to going on. Apparently it's quite wobbly, so it should be fun. Other than that, I don't really know much about it, so it's going to be a nice surprise when you come pretty unprepared. But yeah, it should be nice.
This National Nature Reserve is cared for by the National Trust for Scotland. This plunging box canyon through which the River Droma rushes is one of the natural wonders of the Scottish Highlands. You follow the pleasant woodland trails, cross the Victorian suspension bridge over tree-lined gorge, and look down on the torrent of water crashing 45 metres over the falls of Massage. It's a relatively short trail to access where the gorge is. It probably takes maybe half an hour, and that includes stopping off on the bridge and standing on the viewing platform. It is incredibly beautiful though, so I would definitely recommend stopping there.
So that's the bridge that I've just been standing on. That was way more impressive than I thought it was going to be. Oh my gosh, you can see how high up that platform is from here and how much it protrudes.
So I've come down to Pockton Harbour. I think this is probably going to be my last stop before I get across to Skye. And it's very, very pretty. It's quite quiet, it's really calm. You can tell it's out of season. Yeah, there's these like amazing little islands, and there's some boats to dock just to that side. But yeah, I'm looking forward to exploring. Hopefully I'll find a chippy. Definitely really fancy some chips. See something about being beside the seaside. Yeah, let's go explore.
So today has been lovely, just very chilled out. Yeah, like that sleepy little harbour town was just very, very pretty, and a nice way to end this part of the adventure. I'm now on the Isle of Skye, so I'm looking forward to exploring here. Yeah, I'm very tired. I didn't sleep much last night because obviously staying up to catch the lights and then just being like pumped with adrenaline after seeing them. So yeah, I'm going to have an early night, I think. I've got a wee dram of whiskey. I'm just going to chill out. So yeah, I think I'm going to be leaving this video here. The next one will be about Skye, maybe the Isle of Mull, depending on whether or not the ferries are running across there from here. But I'm looking forward to it. Hope you join us for the next video, and thank you for watching this one. Remember to like, comment and subscribe. I think people normally say something about notifications, but that'd be grand if you can, but don't worry about it if you can't. Well done for lasting till the end of the video, and yay, bye.